and talent goes.
Joining us live to talk about a three-part inspirational docu-series he's doing called My Last Days, Justin Baldoni joins us live. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing all right. Thanks for being on the show. So your series spotlights people who are living out their last days of their lives because of a terminal illness. What led you to this project?
Well, the truth is, you know, we're living in a pretty dark time right now in our nation's history. It's there's so much fear and negative stuff being thrown at us every single day, and I wanted to create something that I felt could inspire us and bring hope. And I don't think anything can do that more than watching real people go through pretty tremendous circumstances and choose happiness. And one thing I'll say about My Last Days is it's not a show about death, it's a show about life. We don't talk about dying very much, believe it or not, in the show. It's about living, which is completely the opposite of how you would think about it. Because, you know, we're so afraid in America to talk about death and dying, but yet every one of us has somebody who's passing away, and eventually one of us, we all will. You know, it's just the truth. It's just the way it works.
Absolutely. Now, Justin, this actually started, you kind of took it to YouTube back in like 2012, you know, 4 years ago or so. Now it's coming to TV for the first time. Have you changed your approach to how you tell the stories compared to when you were doing it before?
Yeah, we have. You know, we made the first season on YouTube, and truthfully, it was the first time I'd ever made a documentary. I came from a music video and commercial background, and you know, they were all these different lengths, and there were 12 minutes and 20 minutes, and I didn't appear in them very often. And then when we brought them to CW, kind of one of the deals was that I, you know, had to appear in them. But we found a really cool way, because before we were, you know, we create experiences for these amazing people. Because you can't like give them anything that's going to ever change the fact that they're dying or that they are in pain. But you can create an experience, because we found that, you know, when you find out you have a terminal illness, the one thing you care about is experiences. That's it. Everything else goes away. It's all about, what can I experience? How can I be in the moment? How can I live? And so now, with these experiences, instead of doing it from behind the scenes like we did in season 1, I'm just kind of on camera, and I'm helping tell the story and create these really fun little moments for each of them. And they're all very unique. And it's never a monetary gift or anything like that.
Very cool. You're focusing on 6 individuals. Can you give us any examples on some fun moments to look for in the docuseries?
Sure. There's a gospel singer named Kendrick Evans. He has terminal sleep apnea, and we engineered a moment where we were in the studio recording a song that he wrote, and I surprised him by bringing in the legendary B.B. Winans, who's won you know, 6 Grammys, and they sang together. Kendrick was in shock, and B.B. ended up singing on Kendrick's song, which is going to be released tomorrow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
iTunes worldwide. And that happened. We did, you know, and Jessica and Dan, Jessica has brain cancer. They've been married for years, but they've never been able to afford a wedding because they've been paying for her treatments. So as a surprise to Dan, we turned Jessica's 35th birthday into a surprise wedding that he walked into. So there's a lot of these kinds of things, and yeah, it's really beautiful. And I will say also that we are actually helping and raising money for them. So there's a GoFundMe page, so that if you're inspired by the documentary, you can actually go and you can look up their stories. For instance, Jessica's brain cancer is back, and you can, you know, click to donate or click to support one of their organizations or charities. And, you know, the whole idea is to just help. You know, just being of service through this beautiful, you know, work that we all do.
Well, we can all learn from you. I wish we all need to change our attitude. I think to come from where you're coming from, I respect and admire what you're doing. Watch for that. Premiering tonight on the CW at 9 o'clock. Nice to see you, and watch for you in Jane the Virgin, too.
Nice to see you guys.
Thank you, Jason Baldoni.
Thank you, guys.
So that's a 3-night event, so it starts tonight, but it goes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You'll be able to see it on CW.
We should probably have some Kleenex with you, just in
I feel like
case.
I need some already right now.
Me too.
About walking into the wedding, or you're singing, and B.B. Winans walks in, you're singing, and you're gospel singer, and the gospel singer walks in.
What is he trying to do to us?
Holy cow.
You know?
He sold that.
Didn't he, though?
He sure did.
Good grief.
Crazy.
I need a minute.
We all need to do good, people.
You know, moments into that, I completely forgot that he wasn't wearing a tie. Completely forgot.
Completely forgot.
At first, I'm like, what? Oh, that's okay. No big. No, I'm so big.
Fantastic. That's great. Good
What a
for
great
him.
guy. What a great guy.
Hey, 6:20 on this Wednesday morning. The Home Shopping Network is showcasing innovative ideas by